di mi ta di taka di ta. And then so I had them using that exit ticket basically compose their own 4-beat rhythm, starting with, they would write the lyrics, but it had to be in a different order than from the song.
Okay.
And then they would transfer that into rhythm words, and then transfer that into the written notation. And it goes down like one row at a time. And so from there, I had them play the rhythms they had composed. Trying to get rid of my gear here. You checking it out now?
I'm not seeing your document. Over here it is. Oh, I see it.
Okay.
Nice. The pictures are not. They're all wonky.
What do you mean?
Like they're so where it says lyrics, it's like this big fuzzy blue, green, and gray thing.
How do you show your screen?
Let's see. On the top left, there's a box with a green box with a white arrow in it. You click on that. It says screen share,
Okay.
and then you can share either desktop or Google and Hangouts. So you can share like the whole desktop or just the screen that you're on.
So can you see that? Did it do it?
Yeah, it did now.
Does it look better now? From what
Yeah.
you see?
All right. So it's just 4 boxes.
Yeah, they're just empty boxes because they have to
Okay.
plug in everything themselves.
Okay.
What I liked it for was that it was like, I used it to put on my bulletin boards. It was like an easy visual way to see like them meeting a standard of like composing using standard notation, you know?
Okay.
Because then it's really easy for like administrators and stuff to see the connections between, oh, there's lyrics, and I see they're translating that to like different symbols, and then finally the actual notation. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. See if it looks any better this time.
Does the screen share thing go away? I clicked on your face.
Yeah. So you're not sharing your screen with me anymore.
Okay.
Interesting. So I wonder if this is going to be saved to my Google Drive. I'm curious.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. So it's just in a folder called Hangout. There's like a shared folder or something called Hangout?
Is there?
Hold on.
I actually don't know.
When I look at it, what I'm seeing, I'm starting to do the screen share again, is this where there's this folder in the top left that says Hangout, and then there's both of our documents under it.
Okay.
So I was assuming maybe you created a folder, but maybe not.
I think the Hangout just did it for us.
Okay.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want to hit add, and it'll add it to your drive. So make sure that you add it to your drive. Oh, wait, never mind. No, that's wrong. That's so you can add more documents. Huh. Well, I guess we'll find out when all is said and done if they actually saved as a Hangout folder.
I'm looking at yours now.
Yeah, so this is a unit that I did with I'm using 3 different songs: Johnny Hammers, Miss Lucy, and Rain on the Green Grass. Are you familiar with those three?
No.
They're all in game plan,
Okay.
and I think they're actually all in the second grade game plan. Which one is the red one? Wait, no, not the second grade. Actually, I think they're all in the kindergarten game plan. That's it. Yeah, red is fourth grade. But they're all in there. The Rain on the Green Grass is a chant. Miss Lucy is just kind of a singing song, and I'm gonna do that more for like a song and movement activity. So I looked up all the American Sign Language signs for the various parts of the song, and then with Johnny Hammers, it's being able to keep a steady beat. So it starts off, Johnny works with one hammer and you keep a steady beat with one fist. 2 hammers goes to 2 fists. 3 is 2 fists and a foot. And it builds up to 5, which is both hands, both feet, and your head. And then after that, it says Johnny's very tired now, so it slows down, you act like you're sleeping. And then the last verse is Johnny's wide awake now, and you just sing it really fast, and all the kids go crazy.
And is that like the same process from game plan, or is that something you did?
If it's not the exact same, it's close.
Okay.
This is one of the things from game plan that I was actually able to just be like, hey, I'm going to use this. Awesome. So I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the whole thing from game plan. I might have added in a little bit, but I don't think I deviated too much. And so it's simple. It's just performing while keeping a steady beat, and then also differentiating between fast and slow. So like by itself, I don't think it's a very good standalone lesson. But one of the reasons I incorporated it into the unit.
Right.
You what?
It makes like a good lesson for a unit or something, though, right? Like,
yes.
It'd be like a beginning unit for primary stuff.
I'm doing it with first and second grade. So my computer's almost dead, so I gotta go get my charger. I like it because it's not like just a throwaway activity. Like it does have some merit to it, but by itself, like it wouldn't be able I'd really be stretching it to try to make that take up even one whole lesson. But by just doing pieces of it throughout the unit, which is like about 4 lessons. So I mean, for you do this unit in a week. Since you see him every day. Actually, since you see him every day, you might even be able to do it in like 3 days. But just breaking it up, so that way it's just something else in the middle of the class. It changes the changes the focus because the kid's doing something else. So that way they're not just sitting still for way too long. So, you still looking at the plan?
Yeah, that's making more sense that I got to the last page. So you did like these 3 songs together in one lesson, and like built on them over the course of 4 lessons?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yep. So, and Miss Lucy's kind of long, so that's why I didn't even really do it in the first lesson. And then the second lesson, all I do is just teach the melody and the hand signs. And then third lesson, I add in the ostinato, and then the fourth one is where they do the ostinato and sing at the same time. So, and then Rain on the Green Grass, so it starts off with the chant, rain on the green grass, rain on the trees, rain on the rooftop, but not on me. I use that as an A section, and we perform it twice. and then there's drip, drop, rain, rain, and I call that B section, and we do it 4 times. So the students are improvising on xylophones, in C pentatonic. I talk about mallet technique, how to hold them, pinch them, wrap them, V shape. One way I explain how to improvise and how you want to always move. Like instead of saying you want to move stepwise and trying to explain what stepwise means, I say you should always play with your neighbor. So like if I'm on D, then I want to do a C or an E. Or if I'm on E, I want to do a D or a G since there is no F. Which the kids seem to understand pretty well. It seems like it's a pretty easy way for them to make that connection.
I like it.
So, yep. So that's my latest unit idea that I'm doing.
Do you think it's just going to be the 2 of us?
You what?
So you think it's just going to be the 2 of us?
Yep. Just us. Andy Sons from Solorio said that he was going to be joining in. He had a rehearsal with his ladies, and he was going to go home after that. But I'm wondering if something happened. He's not going to be able to join. He said he was going to be a few minutes late, but
okay.
Maybe he won't be anymore. And Ben ended up having to do the AUSL drum line, no, North Lawndale drum line thing. So he would have been able to be here, but not anymore, unfortunately.
Maybe the nice weather snagged some people too.
That could be. Well, the only people that had responded were you and I and Ben and Andy, and then Aaron Ellington was a maybe, but no go for her either. So, do you know any music teachers that aren't AUSL?
No.
Because I was thinking it's AUSL because that's all the music teachers I know, but
right.
There's really no reason that this only has to be us.
Yeah.
So
I really like the idea of doing this. So it would be nice if we could find like a core of people who really want to. Yeah, I don't think it would have to be AUSL.
You're kind of breaking up a little bit. Do you have a good internet connection?
Yeah, my connection should be fine. It's usually pretty solid in my apartment, and I'm right next to the router. So
maybe it was me. I'm still at school, so
mine was getting choppy too. It cleared up.
All right.
Are you recording?
You what?
Are you recording this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing I'm doing a screen recording with QuickTime. So because to be able to do a hangout on the air, that's what lets you like archive it on YouTube.
Yep.
You have to have 100 followers on YouTube or more.
Okay.
So I started a new YouTube account called Music with Mr. Allen. So I'm gonna send that out to everybody I know and say please follow me so the music teachers can use it. But until then, I'll just do the QuickTime.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fill up my water glass. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, hey, there's Andy. Hey, Andy.
Hi, what's up?
Not much. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Just a second, let me fix my lighting here.
All right, no problem. not a whole lot. It's just us three right now.
Oh, okay.
So, how's your rehearsal?
Oh, good, good. I have a women's ensemble that practices Thursdays after school.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Bobby and I were shared a couple lesson pieces so far. Being in high school, I don't know how much mine would have helped because it's very primary. I'm doing it with first and second grade. But the one that Bobby has that is kind of using words for composition, you might be able to transfer that to high school.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably geared primarily towards intermediate.
Okay.
But I use it for middle school too. Yeah, it was just get them to notate like a 4-beat composition using like lyrics as the basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If have you done Google Hangouts before, Andy?
Done what?
Have you done much with Google Hangouts before?
This is my very first Google Hangout.
All right. Well, if you move your mouse and go to the left side of the screen, there will be a bunch. There will be a bunch of icons that pop up. If you click on the Google Drive icon, there will be 2 documents that are on the side. Johnny Hammers, etc., is one that I put up. That's kind of primary, but the Herald composition exit ticket. That's the one that Bobby put up.
I opened the Google Drive, but I don't see any files. Oh, got it. Never mind.
Okay, good.
Johnny Hammers. Found it. Okay, I'll take a look at that.
All right.
Should I upload my files?
So you don't even, if they're on Drive already, you won't actually need to upload them. All you have to do is open them in your Drive folder and then click Share.
Okay. I haven't done that yet. Let me upload it right now.
Okay. Are your ladies going to be performing?
Demonstrating the best feature of this is that you can put on costumes.
I see that.
I was hoping this birthday candle will blow out, but it does not.
This is for you, Bobby.
Thank you.
Alright, well, I uploaded 2 of my files here. And I have one more, or I uploaded one. Shoot, I got one more to go. Hold on.
All right.
Okay. Well, I uploaded 2 things that I used that I thought could be used for high school or middle school.
Okay.
Should I tell you about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing that you can do is if you look on the left side on the top, it says screen share. If you click on that, and then you can share your desktop or just this window, you can actually share that document on your screen with us, and then kind of like point out what you're talking about, and as you talk us through it.
Okay. I'm gonna try the desktop and upload the worksheet. Are you looking at my desktop right now?
Looking at, yeah, you shared your whole desktop.
Yeah, okay. Just a second here. All right, there we go. So do you see a worksheet that says reading rhythm 16th notes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So pretty much every day in my choir rehearsals with my beginning choir, I have them walk in my room, do a silent do now for about 5 minutes. And this is, the do now pretty much always is about a musical concept that is going to appear in one of the pieces of music that we are rehearsing that day. So first semester, we spent pretty much the whole semester really getting very comfortable reading rhythm and counting out rhythm. So this was my introduction to 16th notes. And the rhythm that you see on the worksheet is taken right out of one of the songs that we sang at our winter concert. So we started working on this in like the end of October.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can read the worksheet on your own, but basically they walk in, they complete this by themselves. The top half of the worksheet is what's really important, that they're able to count out these new 16th notes, which I have not seen before. And then for the kids that get that really quickly, there's a little bit of an extension here, asking them if they can see any of the patterns that show up to make it a little bit easier to read. And then if that's real easy for them, here's another extension question down here, just to keep them busy and to keep them thinking about how to sight read this. So after they complete their 5 minutes of the do now, then we'd go back and we would practice sight reading this on 1, 2, 1E and a 2, 1E and a 2, and 1E and a 2. And then you have the 2 and a, 2 and a, which I had not done with them yet, so I put that in there for them. We talked about that a little bit, and basically we just sight read, count out the rhythm until they've got it really confidently all on their own. They don't need any help from me. And then we would spend a little bit of time talking about 3. Hopefully they've noticed that the second 4 measures, it's a 12-bar rhythm, so the second 4 measures and the last 4 measures repeat. So I want to point that out to them and make sure they notice that. And then we would go on, and I would be looking for, if you're going to teach this to a classmate, what would you tell them? I would be looking for them to tell me things like, look at the time signature, know that there's 2 beats in a measure, or look at what type of notes there are. There's quarter notes, 8th notes, 16th notes, half notes, those kinds of things. Any questions?
No, that looks cool. I think I might actually do something similar to that with my 8th graders.
lesson, and then the third and fourth one for students who are like gonna breeze through that.
Yeah.
When you're grading that, or if you grade these, I guess it's part of the question. Like, do you grade them, and then if you do, how do you do that for the kids who are only going to get the first two for sure, and then the kids who are going to dig into like the third and fourth ones?
For this, I did not grade this.
Okay.
I just put 5 minutes on my timer, and wherever they were when the 5 minutes was up is where they were, and then we moved on. So then, I mean, we did go back and talk about questions 3 and 4. We spent the bulk of our time just looking at number 1. And then later on, their exit ticket for the end of the day, I gave them this rhythm again on their own, and they just had like 3 minutes at the end of class to write in the counts underneath it on their own. So really, truly, these questions here, 3 and 4, are extensions to keep some of my kids busy, because I have like honors students where everything is super crazy easy for them, and then I have some kids who like can't read.
Right.
So
that wasn't a graded assignment. Go ahead.
It wasn't a graded assignment, just a 5-minute do now. Whatever they got done in 5 minutes is what they got done. Then we went back and worked over it together.
I think we all probably like struggle with that same thing, which was just like why I really like that idea of having those all on there. But
yeah, definitely.
So, anything else? Questions?
No, I mean, it makes pretty good sense to me.
Okay.
To kind of answer your question, Bobby, I think what I would do for grading is do it on like some sort of scale, and have it be one of those things where like if they attempted all of the questions, then that would be full credit as long as they got the first 2 correct. And then basically like really only grade numbering the measures and writing the rhythms as far as accuracy. And then with questions 3 and 4, just kind of have it be if they tried, then they would get the credit.
yeah, like a completion. Sort of
Yeah.
thing.
It's like 3 and 4 would be completion,
grade
1 and 2 would be a
Their
grade.
exit ticket, where they just had to count out the rhythm at the end of class. And I did that I do standards-based grading, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay.
So, after we do the do now, we do our warm-ups, and then I introduced a new piece of music. Do either of you guys know this piece, Bim Bam?
I'm not familiar with it.
No?
I think I might have heard it before, but
Mm.
is it a Hebrew something?
It's not in Hebrew. It's the only words in the whole song are Bim and Bam, but it's a Hasidic Jewish folk song.
Okay.
And I just uploaded the first 2 pages for you guys, so you could see that the rhythm from the do now is the rhythm in the first 12 bars of the song.
Okay, cool.
So we go back, so I would hand this out to the students and ask them, question them on, if they notice that it's the same as anything that we just did, and most of them realize pretty quickly that it's the same rhythm. And so then instead of counting it out, 1, 2, 1 E and a 2, I just give them a steady beat and they read the words to the beat. So we just do bim, bam, beauty, beauty, bam, beauty, beauty, bim, bam, beauty, beauty, bam. Flip page, bim, bam, beauty, bim, bam, beauty, bim, bam, beauty, beauty, bam. And that kind of repeats. Bim, bam, beauty, bim, bam, beauty, bim, bam, beauty, beauty, bam.
All right.
So that way they're kind of sight reading the first 12 bars all on their own.
Cool. I like that scaffolding a lot.
Thank you.
Definitely.
And then when you teach the actual pitches, like, are you doing that mostly like through imitation, like echoing and stuff?
Yeah. Well, for this, I think I played it on the piano once for them and made them like follow the music with their finger to see if we could all end in the same place. And then, so now they've heard it, they've pointed to the notes while I played it on the piano, then we'll all sing it together. So they're they're not sight reading the pitches.
Commander Smith, please report to the office.
But this would be a really good song for middle school or elementary school. It's mostly unison. There's one middle section that's just in 2-part harmony. And you can add in there's a clapping section in the middle as well. That's a lot of fun. Uh-oh. I don't know what I just did.
Just send it to the rabbit hole, man.
I don't know what I wanted to go back to. Just me.
There you go.
I had 2 quick questions.
What is that? What just happened?
I think your screen share is still on.
Shit.
So what you want to do is you want to go back over, click on the screen share button, and just turn it off.
Wait.
There you go. Now it's off.
I think I got it. Okay?
Good.
Alright.
I was just wondering also, where did you find this, or if it's just something you came across from like somebody else, or?
This piece of music specifically, I think I got at like the Saturday morning Orff Schulwerk workshop for the Greater Chicago Area Orff Schulwerk Association, and we actually did a choral reading session. One of the presenters brought with her a couple pieces of choral music that she thought were really good quality and presented them to us, and we sang through them. And that piece right there is a part of a series. It's called the Cola Voce series, and their music is really, really well written for young voices.
How do you spell that?
COLL space VOCE. It's a good series. I've used a lot of their music. And it's all on J.W. Pepper.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Are you guys going to be at the Arts Festival next Saturday?
I will be there.
Likewise.
Nice. Yep, I'm actually pretty excited. My music group has turned into 5 boys that all want to sing.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I never thought that would happen in middle school, but cool.
Yeah. Nice. I really wanted my choir to perform, but it's the day after prom.
Oh.
I kind of, and my choir is full of seniors who will all be at prom, so I had to give up that idea. It wasn't going to happen.
Yeah. I probably
I'm
smart too.
that all my seniors will be way too hungover.
Yep, you are probably correct.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Zeb, you have a group for me?
Yep. I just 5 boys. I've got a 5th grader, 2 6th graders, and 2 8th graders.
Okay.
And
They're singing.
we're doing Hall of Fame by the Script.
Okay.
And then we're also doing Oh Happy Day from Sister Act 2.
Good. Cool.
Yeah. And my little 5th grader has just an amazing high voice. And so him on Oh Happy Day is pretty sweet. Now the others, as far as memorizing and singing on pitch, I'm a little concerned. But my little guy is pretty awesome.
I'm bringing way too many kids because my principal wanted me to bring one whole class. I'm bringing like the whole third grade class to try and do this, like layered ostinati percussion piece.
Good.
And then also some of my after-school kids were doing like a remix of "I'm Different" by 2 Chainz. So they're playing like that little xylophone melody and drum beat. They're just kind of going to town on it. It's probably going to be a mess, but they're having a lot of fun with it. So.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
The Solorio Jazz Band is performing, but I don't teach the jazz band.
Is that the woman? I can't think of her name right now.
Yeah, her name is Madeline,
Right, Madeline.
and it's her first year at Solorio.
Yeah, she sent me some really great information earlier in the year to put together a band proposal. It's really, really helpful.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, do you guys have anything else?
I'm good.
All right, me too.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say this is a pretty solid first meeting.
I'm happy we did it.
Had a nice little trio going.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it'll be worth it to try to do this once more before the end of the year, or just kind of wait till the summer to put something else together?
I'd be up for it. I mean, as long as it's not a schedule conflict thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I would do it like once a month.
All right, I like that.
Uh-huh.
So we'll shoot again for the first week in June.
Okay. That'll be perfect because my seniors will be graduating, so my classes will be like half full.
That's got to be nice.
Yeah, it's going to be sweet. I'll get to just work with my juniors, who I'm going to have again next year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you only have juniors and seniors?
Kind of, yeah. I have 3 classes of beginning choir, and it's mostly all juniors and seniors because they have to get their 1 year
geez.
music credit to graduate. And our freshmen and our sophomores, most of them take double blocks of English and math, unless you're in honors classes. So I have a handful of freshmen and sophomores who are in honors in choir, but it's pretty much all juniors and seniors.
Interesting. How does that work for engagement? Are they just like, screw this, I don't want to be here, I just have to get my credit?
No, they're good.
Well, that's
They're fantastic. They pretty much do whatever I tell them to do.
Well, sweet.
I mean, at the beginning of the year, they stunk. They were awful. I mean, they couldn't sing. None of them had ever sung in a choir before. Their voices are extremely undeveloped. But, I mean, after 2 months, they were singing pretty well.
Sweet.
They bought in.
Awesome. I like it. Sweet. All right, gentlemen. Well, guess we can call it a night, and
Okay.
I can leave school and go home. So. All
Thanks
right.
for putting it together, Zeb.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll schedule the next one for sometime the first week in June.
Okay, thanks for planning this.
Absolutely. See you guys later.
All right, guys. Bye.
Peace.